y'all. It's that time again. The new stage is now set, so let the party begin. Everybody knows the name of the Dallas Cowboys. Let's go Cowboys.
Hello everybody and welcome here to another edition of the Cowboys Fan Show. My name is Tyler Ortega, joined as always by my co-host Scott Jeter. Now Scott, the Cowboys, they're in firm control in the driver's seat, 3 games left. Who would have thought?
I didn't. I mean, a month ago, I was thinking, okay, we're probably not going to make the playoffs, but let's just at least sweep the Eagles. That would make me happy. But, I mean, sweeping the Eagles and pretty much guaranteeing that we're going to win the East this year, this weekend it was sweet, Tyler.
It was great.
Sweet.
Let's relive that once again. Let's go to the film room for these highlights. Cowboys hosting the Eagles on Sunday afternoon at Jerry's World. And this one got off to a bit of a slow start. We'll start things here just before the half. Brett Maher making a 62-yard field goal, Scott. Are you serious?
62. I was like positive that was not good. He had already missed from 45, and then he totally redeems himself. Not Dan Bailey. Good job.
Yeah, he's doing well so far. Back to the action here. Early third quarter. Here's the Cowboys with 11 minutes to go in the third quarter. Prescott dumps it off. Jarwin. Dak had a huge game, Scott. Threw the ball over 50 times, completed it 42 of them.
42.
455 yards through the air. Most ever passing yards in a Cowboys win.
Yeah, also, Blake Jarwin, best game of his career. I mean, he had, over 10 catches, I think he had. I mean, what did he have? Like 12 catches, something insane?
Yeah, something insane, yeah.
And he looked fantastic. All these tight ends finally stepped up. I was super happy.
9-0 here with about 7 minutes to go in quarter number 3. Here's Prescott dropping back. He's going to be sacked, Scott. Dak took a handful of sacks, had 3 turnovers on the day. That just seems to be the issue with him.
Yeah, and here we go. I mean, this one's just ugly right there because Michael Gallup is wide open. I don't know what it is about number 13 right there, but when he's wide open, bad things happen for this team. I think that they got to get on the practice field and build some better rapport.
And the Eagles here will counter with the touchdown. It's Alshon Jeffrey catching the ball there from Carson Wentz. And finally, the Eagles got some points on the board. Cowboys defense did well for a good 2.5 quarters.
Shut them down for 2.5 quarters. Yeah, I mean, I was screaming at the TV. I'm not going to lie. Tyler knows this. I'm texting him the whole time. I was screaming at the TV thinking this game, it should have been over.
Right.
By midway through the third, it should have been 30-0. But, I mean, we got to clean up a few mistakes.
And there you can see some of the Cowboys players taking exception to their touchdown celebration there. And the ensuing extra point, well, you just can't do that if you're Jake Elliott.
Yeah. Also not Dan Bailey.
Also not Dan Bailey.
Also.
Yeah. And we'll show you that one missed extra point will come back to haunt Philly as things get later on into the game. 6-9 here so far. Prescott drops back, finds Amari Cooper. And talking about big days, Scott, Coop had maybe the biggest day that I think I've seen from a Cowboys receiver. 10 catches, 217 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Coop killed
3
it.
of them.
And that's become like the patented Cowboy spin move number. Number 9 used to do it. He used to spin and just get upfield. And number 19 does it every single time. I mean, he evades the coverage. He's good for a first down almost every single time he touches the ball.
Here's a 4th down for Philly, and that's Darren Sproles getting away from Leighton Vander Esch, picking up that first down. So things really starting to ramp up here in the final 15 minutes of play. Wentz tried to find Zach Ertz, and there's Anthony Brown with the lockdown
Anthony
D.
Brown still playing with that chip on his shoulder. He looks fantastic. I've got 0 complaints about him this year. I mean, he was a draft find and a half. Yeah,
a big steal for the Cowboys. And here's Amari Cooper catching the ball on 2nd down for the first down with 11 minutes to go in the ballgame now. 10.5. Prescott drops back. It's a play action, and he'll dump it out. Rod Smith still making plays for the Cowboys, Scott. Picking up the first down here. Now 2nd and 5. Prescott again will drop back. Now, we're not showing a whole lot of Zeke, but it's because these 2 guys had a monster game, and that's not to take anything away from Zeke. We'll talk about him later on in the show. He put up almost 200 yards total, but look at that. Dak Prescott dropping dimes.
And you know what I love about Amari Cooper? Dak can't overthrow him. He's got the speed.
He's got the speed. And who would have thought? He's got the hands so far. Look at that, a beautiful pass there. I don't know what was better, Scott, the route or the pass.
You know, for all the smack I was talking about, Dak, that was a perfectly placed ball. I'll give that one to Tyler right there.
There we go.
Fantastic pass. Good job,
Prescott, he's our franchise quarterback. Who are we kidding here, guys? There's Anthony Brown making a big stop on 3rd down. Philadelphia would punt the ball away to Dallas. Now on 3rd and 14, Prescott, Scott, this happens every single game.
Every single game, man. Number 13 right there. I don't know what's going on, but again, when Gallup is wide open, bad things happen for the Cowboys. They're going to connect.
Yeah.
Soon. It's going to happen soon.
Hopefully. Here's Darren
Hopefully.
Sproles returning the punt. He's just going to be ran out of bounds, thankfully saving us from any damage he does. As we know, he's a very dangerous kick returner. He's made a long career doing so.
Oh, yeah,
Alshon
absolutely.
Jeffrey there picking up the 1st down now. 1st and 10. It's Wentz dropping back and finding Dallas Goedert. Not Zach Ertz tearing us up. It was Dallas Goedert.
Dallas Goedert. Okay. But also there was an offensive pass interference played on Goddard early in the game on the GOAT that got it called back. But yeah, their tight ends always, that's what they have when they play us, is their tight ends. They like to work the middle of the field and see how they do.
Tie ball game here with 3:10 left to go. Prescott going deep. There's Coop. He's gone. 2nd touchdown of the day for Cooper. As I said, he would have 3. So I hope I'm not giving too much away there. But look at him. Look, what a guy.
Yeah, Coop, I'll be the first to admit that I was knocking the trade. I was like, you don't give up a 1st rounder for anybody, especially with the way that we've been drafting lately. I feel like Van Der Esch is going to be an all-pro this year. So, I mean, just going with the theme of our 1st rounders have been killing it, I was mad. I was a little upset.
Yeah.
Not so. I'm eating those words. I'm eating those words.
This here was actually that offensive pass interference that you had just referenced. It looks like Goddard's going all the way, but as we'll see here, he bumped into Jeff Heath and pushed off a little bit.
Fully extends the arms. I mean, he made it really obvious that he was trying to bump him and run. You can't do that in the league. That's offensive pass interference all day. I mean, people in Philly are crying about it, but you know what? They got plenty to cry about in Philly.
2:20 left to go in the ballgame here. Cowboys still up 7. There's Goddard again catching the ball, getting close to the 1st down. Here's the very next play. It's a 2nd and 1. Wentz, he's going to play action and goes deep down the left side. And it's complete. Nelson Aguilar, big catch. That's a great catch, to be fair.
That was a great catch, to be fair. And, I mean, the defense, they had been playing solid all day. I mean, it's tough to play like that for 4 quarters. Our offense has got to bail these guys out. You know? I mean, again, that game should have been well in hand by that point with the way the defense played. I'm not knocking anybody.
And here's Wentz, tries the quarterback keeper on 1st and goal. There's the Cowboys defense shutting that one down. So 2nd and goal here from a little bit past the 5. And Darren Sproles, he's just so shifty.
He is super, super shifty. And, you know, Van Der Esch, he got schooled on that one. That is my man right there. Yeah. That is my man. He learned a little bit right here. I mean, you got to watch those shifty backs, man. You know, he's only going to be better for it.
That was kind of a welcome to the league rookie moment there from the veteran Darren Sproles to Leighton Van Der Esch. There's Zeke. Making one of his first appearances on the highlights, getting the 1st down there. And Prescott now going to the top of the screen. There's Coop again. As I said, 10 catches, 217 yards, Scott. Here's time winding down in the 4th quarter, 21 seconds. It's 2nd and 6. Low snap. You know, and for Dak, there's really not much he could do with that.
Not a lot you can do right there. You just got to fall in it. I wasn't mad at him about that, but right here, I was mad.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the one thing that you can't do is you can't take a sack at that point. Well, he made a 62-yarder earlier. At least give the man a chance. I mean, you know, just throw the ball over everybody's head. Get cracking.
Into overtime now. Here's Zeke Elliott. He picks up the 1st down there on 2nd and 2. Now the Cowboys go with a fake sweep and airing it out, and that one's going to be caught for another 1st down.
Another catch by a tight end.
Yeah, Cowboys tight ends really doing work despite all the reports that Jason Garrett's trying to get Jason Witten back out of retirement for the playoff push, to which, by the way, Witten has repeatedly said no. 3rd and 1, Zeke, he's going to be stuffed.
Garrett as well. Garrett as well came out and was like, that's ridiculous. I don't know where you guys got this from, but boom. Speaking of Garrett.
Here's 4th and 1. Zeke Elliott, feed the Zeke.
In field goal territory, the Eagles had scored on 4 of their last 5 possessions. Conservative Garrett goes for it on 4th and 1, moves the chains.
2-minute warning here in overtime. Cowboys, as you can see, they win with a touchdown. And what happened, Scott? It is a gift from the football gods. An early Christmas for Cowboys fans, if you will.
It's not a gift from the football gods. It's Amari Cooper paying attention. He's keeping his eye on the ball. That's all skill right there,
You know what? Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, as my old high school coach used to say. And I'll take that all day as we see this replay once again. You know, it's just a tip. Very unlucky for the Eagles corner there. But that's what happens. You know, when you come out and you want to talk a lot of trash in the week leading up to the game
right.
about the Cowboys choking it away, that's your karma.
Stays with the ball, even if he doesn't catch that one there. I mean, we're able to run the clock a little bit and kick the field goal and put a lot of pressure on our offense. And with the way our defense is playing, they didn't stand a chance. But, you know, I mean, I love Jason Garrett's call on that one. What do you think?
I thought it was great. Those are the calls that we've been asking Jason Garrett to make for the past couple of years, and he's making them, and he's succeeding.
Honestly, people have been really hard on Garrett this year, but I mean, you got to have him up at least and talk for Coach of the Year right now. There was a lot of struggles.
Yeah.
He made the adjustments. I mean, he was hard on himself, took a solid look at this team and said, okay, where are we hurting, where are we lacking? Made those adjustments, got rid of Paul Alexander, picked up Amari Cooper. How many in a row?
Yeah, 5 in a row. 5 out of the last 6 since
row.
trading for Coop. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back. We're going to talk a little bit more about Amari Cooper and the big day that he had when we return. Don't go anywhere. It's the Cowboys Fan Show.